Some people were good in school. They did their work and they acted appropriately. I usually was not one of those kids. My mom didn't really discipline me. She was not the parent that did that. My father passed away when I was 14, and he was the one who did most of the disciplining. He always cared about my grades. My mom didn't. I'd have to ask her if she wanted to see my report card, not her asking me to see my report card. So I don't really care about school much after he died. I I've lived in Portage since kindergarten, and I never changed school districts, so I guess that makes things kind of easy on me. Most kids have to change schools a few times. Not me. My learning story is about my later years in life, specifically my senior year of high school. All other years played an important part. I learned important things in all grades, but that year is probably the most important. For most kids, it's the year where you decide what you're going to do with the rest of your life. People always ask you, what are you going to do after high school? And, there's nothing wrong if you change your mind after high school, if you've changed your major 3 times, whatever. But senior year's the year where you really decide, like, what your future's going to look like and what your plans are going to be. And some people don't have plans, and, that's okay. Like I said, I didn't care about school, but as my senior year approached, I decided it was time for a change. My GPA was really low because I failed a bunch of classes and I didn't care, and I wanted it a little bit higher when I went into school. At the time, I wanted to go to Ball State, but one of my teachers senior year told me I should go to IUN because it's the same degree for like the same amount of money, or I mean, like way cheaper, and it's the same degree. So my favorite class was senior English. Senior year is the year of heroes. That's when you read books like the Iliad, the Odyssey, you read Beowulf, you read Hamlet, you read Frankenstein. I mean, I didn't read Frankenstein because I read it last year, the junior year, for fun. So she let me read Treasure Island in its place. And I think you read Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, who has the same author as Treasure Island. So it kind of fit in well. This class, this is the class that really made me want to be an English teacher. I like all parts of English. I'm a grammar Nazi. I like to correct people's grammar. I like to correct people's papers for fun. I like to pick out signs that aren't grammatically correct. But my favorite part of this class was the heroes. Literature is my favorite aspect of English. Especially those kinds of stories. Really, there's a hero in every story. You just have to look for it, and that's what I like about English. So this class really shaped my future. I mean, originally I wanted to go into psychology. I wanted to be like a school psychiatrist because Portage has a guy who does that, and he walks around with a dog, and I was like, I'm gonna steal his job. But senior English really made me change my mind. I wanted to be a teacher after that class. Well, during that class. So I got my GPA up a little bit after the first semester, and I applied for some scholarships. And out of the 30 I applied for, I ended up getting one scholarship. It was the Portage Association of Teachers Scholarship. It's awarded to a male and a female wanting to be a teacher going out of high school. And the teacher who really recommended me to the association was my high school English teacher, or my senior English teacher, Miss Josias. She seen how much I liked her class, and she threw my name out there at their meeting. So that class really shaped my future. And I'm really glad I had that class. Alright, thanks for listening. Bye.